Hi guys, it's Megan, and as I promised earlier today, which it's actually, yesterday, I was going to do a restaurant build with the new Dine-Out expansion pack. So I finally figured out what I wanted to go with. I thought a bit about it, and I wanted to go with a really nice, elegant, kind of fancy um, restaurant, and I really wanted to incorporate the fairy light trees. I think they're so beautiful, um, and I think they just bring a really nice, um, lighting to the whole area when it's nighttime or evening. Um, so I do incorporate those quite a bit. It's kind of like the main focus, and I know it's kind of a weird shaped restaurant. It is floating, but I think that adds to the appeal of it. So I'm kind of all over the place with this, but I try to keep things kind of organized. So um, and I haven't used or tried out any of the Dine Out pieces yet, so I was working around with that for a little bit. So I start off with the kitchen, and they have two cook stations. They have the chef, and they have a sous chef station, and I'm pretty positive you could just have one, but I wanted to have both because I wanted this kitchen to be kick-ass. So I try to incorporate a bunch of stuff. I have like two dishwashers, and there's sinks, and there's eventually I add garbage disposals, but I'm not sure if that's in the video or not. My recording for this is kind of a little wacky just because I don't know what I was doing. So I go upstairs once the kitchen's pretty much done, and I add a bar in the back area with some more counters. And here I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want for the dining tables. I could not figure out exactly which ones would fit and what would look best, and I eventually go with the draped tables, and I go for a green drape. I think it looks really pretty. And here I'm just messing around with the menu. I pretty much chose anything that looked really extravagant and fancy, and I had a lot of fun just like picking out all sorts of stuff. So yeah, the menu is pretty extensive, and it does have a lot of high-priced meals, which with the new expansion pack, it is difficult for your chefs to make these meals because they start off very low trained, and you have to slowly build them up, and that makes it slightly difficult, but it's alright. And there's some going in and out with the picking uniforms and stuff, so just ignore that for now. So yeah, but I'm back again with the main dining area, and I'm just trying to figure out the windows and the doors and stuff, and I really just mess around with a lot of things. The new interior wall that they give you with the Dine-Out expansion pack is really cool. It's like this weird brick texture, but not quite, and I think it just looks really, really nice, and it makes it kind of not necessarily rustic, but I don't know, more natural, I suppose. And here I'm just making sure everything is really bright. That was really important. And here you can see I finally chose the green chairs. And they had these really cute little table decorations that I think came in the Christmas update or something. I don't know. It has a little Christmas present symbol next to it. So here I'm just messing with the art, and I really, really wanted to include that art for the cherry blossom tree. I was actually on Skype with my friend again, and the reason why I just splattered that wall with those paintings was because I was asking her opinion which one she thought would look the best. So that's why. And here I am doing the outdoor dining area, which I eventually do extend to add a little bit more room, and to put some more trees up there. Well, just one tree on each side. And I pretty much stick with the same color scheme as inside, and I'm just trying to figure out the lights. So I choose the stand-up lights, and I chose the green. I thought it looked really pretty. So So yeah, and next I start on the bathrooms, and I pretty much just do 4 stalls, and then I have 4 sinks total, and I just try to make it look really, really nice and elegant, and of course I still keep with the green theme. I really like green for interior decoration and for houses. If I ever had a house, I would love it if it was green, or at least had some kind of green room. I just think it's really pretty, and I think it just makes things look really natural and homey. And I know this is not a home, but I think it looks really nice and elegant. So yeah, and here I'm just trying to figure out the roofing, which I eventually do. Pick a really nice one, and I can add actually a sign. I have no idea what it says. You know, it's in sim language, so it's just a bunch of squiggles. But I think it looks really nice. It was one of the more elegant signs. It was like the chef's signature sign or something, so I chose that one. And here I'm using these little tea candle lighting things for the ground. I think they look really, really pretty, and I think they just add a nice lighting to the area. It's very not too dark, but it gives it some nice color. And here I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, because there's a lot of space down there, and so I eventually add some tables with bar stools just for extra space so that people can relax and chill down there. It's kind of like the waiting area, I suppose. The restaurant, I guess, is not that big overall, but I think it's quite nice. So yeah, and unfortunately, for some reason, because I was pausing my recording thing back and forth a lot, I do not have the slowed down version of the house, and I realized I could go back into my Sims and record it, but it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm getting tired, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And I'm pretty much, just for final touches, I add plants outside and more trees, and I just try to make things look really pretty and fairy-like. And I do eventually add some trash cans outside behind the staircases. And that's pretty much the final thing. If you want to see it, it is on the gallery for Sims 4. So thank you for watching, and excited to see the next video, I guess.